These are all the hero augments coming to version 1.6 of Predecessor. Starting with Argus, Arcane Engine deals ability damage to heroes and grants you 2% movement speed for 1.5 seconds, stacking infinitely for 0.15 seconds of cooldown. Mana Catalyst restores mana equal to 10% and damage dealt to heroes reduced to 2% for non-heroes. Basic attacks are 2 times more effective. Sonatic Shot, Sonata Obliterator slows for 50% longer and has 50% longer range. Aurora, Ice Age, Glacial Charge travels 25% further. Frozen Fury, while Frost Storm is active, gave 10 to 20 attack speed based on hero level. Deep Freeze, ultimate radius increased by 20%. Boris, bolster barricade while your Tesseract is out, increase your armor by 10%. Savage Shred, detection protocol, mark shreds 25% physical armor for 4 seconds when consumed. Maul Prey, Chrono Swipe deals 40% additional damage to heroes below 20% max health. Countess, Shadow Strike, Shadow Slip cooldown is decreased by 8% on dealing basic attack damage to heroes. Sanguine Hunt, Blade Siphon deals 15% more damage to isolated targets. Bloodwell, takedown summon a pool of blood with 18 charges for 120 seconds. While standing on the pool, Countess consumes a charge to restore 2% max health and 2.5% max mana every 0.25 seconds. Crunch, Combo Crunch, Cross Crunch grants 4% attack speed for 2.5 seconds on hit, stacking up to 6 times. Lunge Crunch, Forward Crunch travels 25% further. Falcon Crunch, Empowered Right Crunch uppercuts 200% higher but has a 50% longer cooldown when used mid-air. Decker, Momentum Boost, Rocket Boots grant nearby allies within 800 units 30% decay and movement over 3 seconds. Photon Efficiency, Photon Disruptor decreases its max cooldown by 15% when hitting an enemy hero. Ionic Surge, Ion Strike, stun radius is increased by 30% and shred armor by 20% for 3 seconds upon stunning. Drongo, Smog Therapy, standing in Gag Grenade heals Drongo and his allies for 40 to 400 based on hero level over 3 seconds when stunned. Bring the Boom, Rad rounds explode and deal 30% damage to nearby enemies with a 400 unit radius. Shred Spree, Sharpnel Candle has 85% reduce cooldown but deals 60% less damage. Feng Mao, Essence Cleaver, killing enemy units restore 3% of missing health, increase 35% to Earth Shatter hero executions. Imperial Duelist, upon basic attacking an enemy, deal 5% more and receive 5% less damage from them for 3 seconds. Seismic Smash, Earth Shatter knocks up enemies 350 units and stuns enemies for 0.1 seconds. Gadget, Blast Zone Sticky Mines has 25% increased exploding radius. Auto Lock Amp, Seek and Destroy homing speed increased by 25%. Ion Barrier Security Gate grants 50 plus 35% magical power shield for 3 seconds to allied heroes when they first walk through it. Gideon, Event Horizon, Cosmic Rift deals an additional 5% max health damage to enemies in the center 100 units radius. Abyssal Mantle, gaining 50 plus 50% magical power shield for 4 seconds when activating Black Hole. Infinite Impact, Void Breach has infinite range. Greystone, Close Cut Make Way deals 15% increased damage to the nearest enemy unit. Imperial Soul, Stoneforge Soul radius increased by 20% and deals 10% more damage. Tainted Oath, Sacred Oath applies 45% blight to enemies for 4 seconds. Grim, System Restore, upon blocking an ability, Energy Shield grants 25% decay and movement speed over 2 seconds and heals 40 plus 18%